During the holiday season, it's always safe to know how and when to travel. Here to share a few tips are Jacob Siegel, Vice President of Security USA, and Clark Pena, who is the Director of Community Affairs of the security company that is bringing the Israelis' unique experience with security right here to the United States. Jacob, Clark, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us here. Thank you. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Security USA.
SecurityUsa basically, we opened the company after September 11. It's a bunch of Israeli special operations. They opened a company basically to help the Jewish community in the beginning.
Okay.
But after that, we had few people that join us, that they are from the local NYPD. And together, with that mix, we provide with different services that they are from counterterrorism to vandalism and etc.
So this is not just for the Israeli community anymore, it's for entire community at
Correct,
large.
correct.
With the diversity that we have both here in the Bronx and New York City.
Correct, correct. So basically, we work all 5 boroughs,
Okay.
Westchester, and we provide services all over the United States as well.
What are some of the services that you provide?
Oh, when it's coming up to consulting, counterterrorism consulting.
Okay.
If it's for commercial buildings, type A buildings, office buildings, if it's residential buildings. When it's coming up to different schools, and etc. Basically, whomever needs security, whomever needs us as experts to come and tell them what they actually need, we are there for them.
Clark, how beneficial is it to have a company like this that's accessible both to the New York Police Department as well as to businesses and residents?
Oh, Barati, the fact of the matter is that terrorism is something of concern here in the city. To have Security USA and to have them bring a concept into Security USA, to have a community affairs guy dealing with the community, understanding that shared information from the grassroots level is the way you can help in combating this type of problem here in the city and abroad.
And during the holiday season, what are some of the things that our viewers need to be aware of, and our local residents, business owners, to be safe?
I think one of the most important things is very basic. If you see something, say something. A package on a corner, a suspicious individual walking back and forth, someone taking pictures in your area, in your immediate area where you feel that might be questionable. If you see something, say something.
Right. Basically, our human nature, and especially in New York, it's to see things and just ignore them, to continue.
Yeah.
This is who we are. This is New York. You go to the subway, you see someone a little bit, So what do? You're just ignoring and you're continuing. We need to make sure that if somebody is at the subway, looks suspicious, go and say something. If somebody left a package in a bus, in a subway.
So what do you do in that case if you see a suspicious package? Who do you tell? The person next to you? Do you call someone?
It all depends, basically. If you're in the subway, first you have the MTA personnel that you can tell them right away about, guys, I saw something. I would definitely, if I see something very suspicious, I will actually even, tell the people near me just maybe to walk away and just have a clear area, and then try to call someone and make sure that there is a clear area. Call someone to make sure that, they can check that to see that there is nothing in there.
What are some of the numbers or website that our viewers can actually, contact if they see something, if they hear something?
Well, the basic numbers are 911.
Okay.
See something suspicious, dial
Just
911.
call. Okay.
If you want to know what's going on in the city and or abroad, if you're traveling, you can go to the Homeland Security website. You can also go to the State Department website. Both of the websites are linked from our website.
Okay.
So.
And we do want to make sure our viewers out there know that you're not just calling 911 or calling someone just because, it's a bag on the floor.
Correct.
Because you can be penalized for that.
Correct.
For calling the police department or the fire department when there's not really an emergency.
Correct.
How much feedback or what feedbacks are you getting from the community?
It's been
this
very
company?
positive, not only from local community members, real estate members, but elected officials. They have been reaching out because of the upcoming terrorism trial in the city of New York. They've been reaching out for the services, and we're looking forward to providing the service for the city at large.
Do you have a website where our viewers can contact you if they want to check you out, or other local businesses that may use your service?
Yes, they can go to www.securityyusa.info. They can always give us a buzz, 212-594-4475. Correct?
That's correct.
All right, and during the holiday season, before we wrap up, to plan ahead for people who are going away or even staying close to home but just traveling, how do they do that and trying to make sure that they're safe with their family and friends?
I think most importantly is to know what's going on in your surroundings. Once again, State Department website, Homeland Security website, watching the news, watching you. Just be aware of what's going on. And I think awareness is the key when it comes to counterterrorism.
Correct. Also, if you go somewhere, make sure that your luggage is always with you. Make sure that if you speak with someone and you feel too comfortable, maybe it's not how it's supposed to be. Make sure that, again, like you see in the subway, if you see something, say something. If you travel abroad, you just need to look at the websites of just to see if there were any problems there. I know maybe terror or anything that can be. Just be prepared where you're going. Just know where you're going.
You know, the company is based on bringing the Israelis' unique experience with security to the United States.
Correct.
How different is it from the United States security system?
Well, I believe that their counterterrorism technique, they're dealing with it on a daily basis. I think repetition leads to that expertise. And bringing the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, and bringing people that are coming home from Iraq together, I think brings something really important to the city, because they're not only protecting us against terrorism abroad, but here in the homeland.
And what's the website once again?
www.securityyusa.info. And one more thing that I wanted to say is basically, because we deal with that on a regular basis, we know how to address a threat from first hand. And this